He thinks is going to jump on first pitch.
This guy can hit it from his nose to his toes, too, and Clement.
It's a curve. It's lined to center. Pages comes on, makes the catch. The Blue Jays somehow don't score in this inning. Single walk, single to start it. Nothing to show for it.
Oh, you want to put the heavier items on the bottom.
Let's let him do his job.
Right.
Young homeowners love to get involved with everything.
Latte for Jan?
We got a latte for Jan.
Remember, you don't work here.
Latte for Jan?
Ooh, I think the chicken marsala.
Ooh, I would not have that.
Julie?
Jan, Jan as in January.
Canned goods, OJ, root beer, then probably sandwich cookies.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Could be Jan, I guess. Jan?
Ever changed a tire before? Don't panic.
I just wanted to help people by sharing dad advice on TikTok.
Throw the big fish over the
I'm not a dad to just my own kids,
Ready?
but to the millions of people that just need to hear, you've got this.
Paradise doesn't always have palm trees. Corona, La Playa awaits.
So I'm at this race in Miami, and I see this guy near me who looks familiar. Then I'm at the Garden in New York at a basketball game, and I see the same guy. Then I'm in Queens at the tennis, and I see the same guy walking towards me. So I'm like, all right, what does this psychopath want? And I go, hey, man, can I help you? And he's like, why are you following me? Turns out he has a Sapphire Reserve card, gets him into exclusive events. He has no idea who I am. Nice guy, though. Obviously missed the entire 2000s. But...
I got this old thing and the bill from the store where I got it. Figured you could beat it with a better deal than one of these big boys.
That doesn't work that way.
Well, at Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill and they'll give you a better deal.
Oh, Verizon was pricey.
No, better deal, best 5G network. Back to the TV. Does it come higher than 8K? Because I don't like to squint.
Ma'am, take your TV and go.
Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today for a better deal.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
You don't know that?
Ring, make it, ring, girl, make it.
Oh, you again. Everybody's loving that Grubhub deal with Prime, huh?
Amazon Prime member? You can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Go to Amazon.com/Grubhub, activate your free Grubhub Plus membership, and start ordering with $0 delivery fees on Grubhub for top restaurants and your go-to spots. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply. Should we just start carpooling?
I can control the radio.
Never mind.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Step up to the plate for savings. Max Scherzer's got 8 All-Star selections in his career. He's been a Cy Young Award winner 3 times. Trying to get his 3rd ring with the Toronto Blue Jays. Here in his 18th Major League year. His 5th World Series start tonight, and it's a treat for all of us that we get to watch Mad Max in World Series theater. Faces another Max here, Max Muncy, who lifts the first pitch that he sees into shallow right field. For Addison Barger, and the first out on 1 pitch. Well, for Max Scherzer, anytime he can get outs in 2 pitches or less, that is huge against the Dodger team that really works the count, especially Max Muncy. Came out and probably had a plan saying, you know what, I'm gonna swing at that first pitch. And you got to do that sometimes to change the start on the plate. Well, if there's one guy that typically doesn't make you work as hard, it's this next guy coming here in Teoscar Hernandez, who can get you with a home run, but it's been more strikeouts than that lately. 0 for 7, 5 Ks so far. Included the golden sombrero in game 2. Well, and with the way he typically takes on an emotional journey, it probably means he's going to hit 2 home runs tonight. The up and down experience of watching Teoscar Hernandez. Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I've watched enough to where when a guy goes up there and he's just kind of, you know he's going to take the first pitch, right, like he did. You could watch his bat, and it's too late because if Max puts his head down before he looks at home, the next one is for sure going to come out of your shoes.
I've seen this before. Down the line, Guerrero's over there with Barger and out of room. Pitch, hit, and run is the free official MLB skills competition for baseball and softball players ages 7 to 14. Host a local competition in 2026 and give the kids a chance to make it to the national finals at next year's World Series. PitchHitRun.com.
We asked Dave Roberts before the game, what do you want to see from your offense today? And it wasn't the MVPs at the top of the order that he focused on. He said the bottom of the lineup, we need those guys to fight. Don't let Scherzer catch a breath against you. Because you know when you grab the lineup card and you're Max Scherzer, MVP, 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 then you look down at the bottom and think, maybe I can catch ball.
No doubt. You're definitely going to go to areas of guys when they're struggling. And that doesn't mean they're always going to continue, but it's a safer landing.
Hernandez drills one. Left field, forget about it. Dodgers strike first in a loud way. And the full experience of Teoscar Hernandez from one day to the next, from a 4-strikeout game in Game 2 to a home run to start the scoring in Game 3.
Well, Max is going to want that pitch back, and I think he's going to want that pitch selection back. I thought a slider there would have been the better pitch on a guy who swings down below the zone. Curveball gives him a chance to catch up. And as you said it, probably going to hit 2 home runs. But isn't it interesting, in the first 2 games, each team's had opportunities to break a game open, and when they didn't, the opposite happened.
Tommy Edman takes a strike. It's the same thing you talk about in the regular season. A leadoff walk is whatever. In the postseason, it's 2. Everything at this time of year gets amplified times 10.
The game faces up. The game that Yamamoto, obviously, tremendous game, but he was on the ropes in the first inning, first and third, nobody out, and Guerrero up. And from that point on, really, it's as stingy and as great of a performance you'll ever see. And they didn't score. And the same thing happened in Game 1. So there are things in the playoffs you'll look back and go, oh, man, if we only would have done this, think of the difference it would have made.
Yeah, Yamamoto, all that traffic over the first few innings, and then he retires the last 20 hitters. The last guy to do that in a World Series complete game, Don Larson. And the perfect game in 1956. Edman chases up again, and he's down on strikes. Second one for Scherzer. As you get another look at Hernandez's blast.
Well, Scherzer's going to give up some home runs. As long as they're solos, they're usually not as devastating in the postseason. And we talked about how devastating home runs are, and teams that hit more win. And that one was right down central.
Teams that out-homer the opposition in these playoffs, 26-5. 2 gone in this second inning. And the other Hernandez making a diving play against Milwaukee, and the bat hasn't really been the same since.
One of the things each hitter, when you have that front side, you got to keep that front side in, and you can see that top of the zone fastball is going to beat him more times than not when you're struggling. Ball. Because that front shoulder opens up and flies open, and then you're done. And he's made some adjustments yesterday, trying to keep that front shoulder closed and that head on the ball.
The 1-2 lays off, and
why did he take it?
played in more postseason games than anybody in Dodger history. 88th for him. Another 2-2 and a foul ball.
Nice. Love it.
Ball might be flying. Scherzer tries again. Hernandez watches ball 3. And home plate umpire Mark Wegner not making any Blue Jay fans happy with him. On the 8th pitch, number 8, swings and misses for strike 3. Dave Roberts said he wanted the bottom of the order to fight. Don't let him catch his breath against you. And it's Teoscar Hernandez doing more than that, launching a home run to get the Dodgers on the board in Game 3.
You love her. And every day, you seem to see her in a new light. You see a new shade of who she is and realize she's only getting better, stronger, funnier, if that's even possible. Definitely more patient, wiser, way better at tuning out the noise, endlessly kind to everyone, and more important, kinder to herself. So the only thing better than loving who she is now, loving who she'll keep becoming. Desert Diamonds celebrate all the shades that make her, her. And hues is ever-changing as the desert itself. Sunlit whites, radiant champagnes, deep ambers, smoky whiskeys, natural colors truly unlike anything else, just like her.
Hey, co-pilot. How do I go there? What sort of thrust does this thing have on it?
Hey, co-pilot, that's a cool mic. What is it?
That's the HyperX Quadcast 2S.
I hate writing about myself.
Help me turn my portfolio into a bio. Inspired by her cat Ziggy, Jenna's work is a contrast of sturdy form and wild color.
I like that. How about that hat? Let's talk about that chair.
Do you see what I'm highlighting?
You're talking to your computer. Can you show me how?
Show me that visually?
Oh, that's nice.
What would you like me to do next?
Rolling sound, quiet.
Reset.
Hi, I'm referee number 2. So sorry I'm late. Violation. Red card and cut.
So this is your car, huh?
Yeah. Bye, guys.
How much are we paying this guy?
Lease the new 2025 Tiguan S for $279 a month. Limited inventory available.
Won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't take this feeling like I'm on so high. I got knocked out. This life ain't got no feeling like
Find your postseason game day fit now at MLBshop.com.
Saying leads top-ranked Ohio State against Penn State. It's Big News Saturday on Fox.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, here with Blue Jays manager John Schneider. John, you had an extended conversation with plate umpire Mark Wegner at the end of the previous half inning. What was the point you wanted to make?
I think just to be a little bit quicker with his call. You know, Mark's a great umpire, been doing it a long time, very delayed call, pretty deliberate. Just didn't say anything, you know, so Varsh assumed it was a ball and Bo assumed. I just asked him, you know, in this environment, can he be a little bit quicker or give a little bit more clarity so everyone kind of knows what's going on.
What happened with Bo? Why was he confused?
I think he thought it was a ball. You know, I think a runner's assumption, obviously, is the umpire is telling Varsh that it was a ball for him to throw his bat like that. So, you know, it's a weird play. You don't want that to come back and bite you, but you want to kind of let the players decide what's going on.
Max Scherzer, your impression so far?
I think he's throwing the ball extremely well. Good velo, locating his fastball well. Just one backup slider there to Teo, but I think his curveball and slider have been good other than that. And, you know, it's hopefully he can settle in. But if he's locating his fastball, I think it opens up everything else.
John, thanks a lot. Joe, back to you.
All right, Kenny, as Andres Gimenez leads off this third for the Blue Jays. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 9-1-2 for the Jays, looking for their first run since early on in game 2. Here's Glasnow's 1-2 pitch. Curve is tapped along the right side. There's Tommy Edman for the first out of the third. And we get another look at that controversial play in the second inning. Dalton Varsha went back into the dugout saying, I just couldn't hear. It is loud in here. And so that strike call, you don't hear a ton. Will Smith points it out. Check. Took for granted that it was ball 4. And a critical out in an inning where the Blue Jays got the first 3 on. Single walk, single, did not score. Back to the top in Springer. Fastball grounded up the middle. Mookie Betts ranges over, throws him out. Had not played shortstop since he was in high school for the Overton High School Bobcats in Tennessee. Until he made the move full-time this year, he just might win the Gold Glove.
Yeah, he should win the Gold Glove. And congratulations to Mookie on the Roberto Clemente Award winner. I just, his manager didn't have words to describe what he's done, and I really can't do it justice on air because it's not normal to go from right field to shortstop and play elite defense all year.
Lucas with 2 out takes ball 1. Dave Roberts said, I want to say Magic Johnson moving to the 5 in the postseason, but that was just in the postseason. He said this being the whole year, this is next level different, like Tiger, like Kobe. Not just to make the move.
It's incredible to watch, and certainly an impact.
Mookie Betts. Glass now looking for a 1-2-3 third. His 2-1 pitch is punched down the left field line. It'll fade foul. Clemente Award that Betts takes home, presented by Capital One. And Mookie would lay awake last year as he was trying to make the move to short for the first time, thinking about the postseason, just fearing booting a ball in the biggest spot. Man, has it come a long way from those long nights. 2-2. 1-2-3 third for Tyler Glasnow.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on.
Is this big enough? We should have music, lights, banners. I mean, you gotta feel it. Get the most powerful iPhone ever on the best network. I sure dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best network.
No more coffee for Zoe.
We're always searching for new air to breathe. We get lost, find our way, and choose to get lost again. We are the Detourists. Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
The darkness of bipolar depression made me feel like I was losing interest in the things I love. Then I found a chance to let in the light.
Discover Capilita. Unlike some medicines that only treat bipolar 1, Capilita is proven to deliver significant symptom relief from both bipolar 1 and 2 depression. And in clinical trials, movement disorders and weight gain were not common.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Capilita is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, and dry mouth. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor how Capilita can help you let in the light. Find savings at Capilita.com.
I was tired of being told no. No to my dreams.
I had no idea if anyone would buy anything.
This is so wild that I actually, from a dream, started a business.
Tender love and care makes a life worth living.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
Well, supposedly we were going to have 2 veterans, but under the headline and heading of the best laid plans of mice and men, we have a...
Well, that clip there that Vin Scully brought us back with, that was September 7, 2008, a Sunday afternoon where everybody was fired up to watch Randy Johnson, who had 294 wins in his career, Greg Maddux 354. Both those guys pushed back, and so a 20-year-old Clayton Kershaw, who had 3 wins in his career at that point, and Max Scherzer, who had 0, came and pitched in front of a very disappointed crowd, not knowing that they were watching 2 future Hall of Famers go head-to-head.
2 greats, and all-time greats, and they're going to be in the same place Maybe not at the same time, though. Max may plead a little longer.
0-2 on Andy Pop. Could you?
No.
No. Go to Pages. So Andy Pages, there's a lot of talk about him maybe getting sent to the bench with his struggles in this postseason. He had a single in game 2. Dave Roberts, we asked him about the decision to keep him in there. He said, I've seen just enough offense, and then center field defense becomes a question if you take him out. Tommy Edman would be the logical replacement, but his ankle's still bugging him. The other option would be Kike Hernandez. He's played very little center field, and so what you might gain offensively, you might lose more defensively.
Yeah. Plus, Dodgers pitchers keep pitching like this, it doesn't really matter as much.
Pages, who hit 27 home runs during the regular season. Only Shohei Ohtani had more on the Dodgers, but he's 4 for 43 in these playoffs. Ohtani's on deck. Another 1-2 coming from Scherzer. Pages pops it up. Right side, Bichette. For the first out. Back to the top in Ohtani. Started this game with a double, and in this postseason, really, it's that huge game 4 of the championship series with the 3 home runs. 174 outside of that. The Blue Jays have done a good job against him. He did have the home run in game 1, but inconsequential.
Fastballs up and in, and then fastballs away. Oh, there's that change against the left-handed hitter.
31-year-old from Oshu, Japan. Swings and misses at the high slider. Release is healthy this World Series. Remember last World Series, he tore his labrum in his shoulder on a slide in game 2. And had to have surgery on that after the year.
What happened?